Welcome to lab 2. In this lab we will do two activities. Activity 1 will create our hello world application or our first application using IBM cloud platform as a service. The second, we will explore one of the most discussed service of IBM cloud, Watson. Watson service and Watson starter kits. Now both of this activity has associated video, so if you watch the video you will have detailed instruction and step-by-step process. So let's get started with activity 1. For activity 1 you need to go to dashboard of IBM cloud. Now if we do have some application already, you will see the resources and what are the different applications and services you have. If you don't have and this looks empty, that's fine, because you will create an application within a minute. Let's create our hello world application. Go to catalog. We'll create a Liberty for Java application. So type Liberty in the search bar and then you will see Liberty for Java. Click on it and it will bring a window where you need to provide information about your application. Now put app name lab 1 video hello world. Make sure this app name is not too short and an unique one, because as you can see the name is used to create an host too, and if your host name is not unique it will show an error and you need to change it. Also you need to make sure that you can choose any region, but you choose dollars, because when later stage we will try to edit this using GitHub or continuous delivery is only supported in dollars region, so that's why you choose dollars. As you can see, when you choose dollars the domain name has changed. And then after finishing all those, check the plan. We are using this IBM cloud environment as a lab in courtesy of IBM academic initiative, hence we don't need to pay anything, but it's good to know that if you pay, what will be the price and etc. for having an application in platform as a service. Now when you are done doing all this, hit click create. Also a space, if you don't have any space it may ask you to create one, and then choose any name for a space, and that should do the job. Alright, then click create and it will go and create the application, and then it will bring you to this window where it will show all the details about your application. Now it is starting because it has to create some bits and pieces in the cloud data center, like hosting environment, your resources and so on. Let's explore what this one has. This window has instructions to get you started in various different ways, and then overview will show you the overview of this application, where you will see runtime environment, resources like how many what size of memory instances allocated to the application, total storage space allocated to it, how many instances are running of this app, and the of course build pack used for this application. Then you will have connections, where you will see if there is any connected service with this application. You have runtime cost on the right side. Of course in our case it's all 0. You will have activity feed of the application and continuous delivery. Now, if by the way, if you don't see activity feed, that's all right. We, some of the accounts it takes time to get this populated. Continuous delivery is one of the interest of ours. We will use in this lab GitHub repository to edit our code. So our app is ready, as you can see, green circle and running. Click on visit app URL. It will bring you to the app. As you can see, your app is ready to not only for using but sharing to your friends or to your customer who needs the application immediately. This URL is globally accessible to anyone. Now, to change the code, click on Enable. This will bring you to the tool chain. The tool chain is the continuous delivery mechanism of IBM. And as you can see in tool chain, you don't have Sydney, you have Dallas. So that's why it's good that we have deployed our application in Dallas region. Now go to delivery pipeline, create an API to make sure we are all set to create a delivery pipeline for this application. Then create, and that's it. We now have a delivery pipeline for this application. Now what we'll do, we'll go to Git repository. So open Git repository in new tab. Now if you don't have any account with Git, it may require you to create a Git repository account. That's important because Git repository is a well-known repository for code. Alright, now as you can see, lab 1 video hello world, our application is here, and all of our code for the application is here too. We'll make some changes to see if it reflects to our application. So you go source main, and we go servlet, because as I mentioned, this is running from servlet. We'll try to see what's simple servlet of Java. Probably simple servlet Java is holding all the key. As you can see, response get right dot print hello world. We'll change this to quiet. Oh, before we edit, of course, we made a go back. Before we edit, we need to click edit, and then we will change this to quiet 20260, and let's put welcome to IBM cloud based virtual lab. And then we'll just see hit commit, because you need to commit the changes. You may able to change the details of the commit there. For my case, I didn't do much, but it's always good to change that. Now after we finish commit, what we need to do is we need to go our delivery pipeline and check if that commit is getting deployed. See, your delivery pipeline is now getting those changes and deploying it. Build stage is already done because it was just very little change, and deploy stage is running. Now when deploy stage is done, our application will be ready with changed code. So let's wait to get deployment done, and then we will see if our application has changed its code. While this deployment is happening, you can see view logs and history to know what is happening at the background.